I think it's going to be a pivotal moment for the tech space.
Hi there and welcome to From Ideas to Results. I'm joined by James, who is part of our paid team here at Sleeping Giant Media, and we're going to explore the latest things that have been happening in the world of paid media to help you get ahead of the competition in 2025. So first up, Performance Max. They're bringing in campaign level negative keywords.
Yeah, so the main thing is when Performance Max was launched, it was quite restrictive. You couldn't really do too much with it. It was very black box heavy. I believe that Google have heard a lot of what the advertisers are asking for, and you've slowly started to see new features being reintroduced back into Performance Max, which are quite similar to other campaign types.
So like the kind of more controls.
Yeah,
I think that was
controls in
the
place.
Yeah.
So having the ability to add negatives to Performance Max, or even placement negatives, it's just being able to have that a control, avoid wasted spend going through, because there's definitely question marks over the quality of the traffic that is going through Performance Max, or if it's eating into any of your other channels, or it's search campaign types, it could be eating into organic. But if you've now got access to more data that's coming through, that you're able to run search queries within the platform. So it's enabling you now to be able to negative based on that insight.
Is there any implementation tips that we can recommend to people?
The rollout of campaign level negatives is not live at this present moment, but I'm sure once it is ready, there'll be more articles delivered by Google, and we'll know where to go in the interface to remove those from the campaign.
Stepping back and looking at kind of the broader picture for 2025, what are the things that you're expecting to see happening in the world of paid?
Ironically, Google introducing campaign level negatives to Performance Max, it's going back to basics. Search campaigns have had this from the outset. It's being able to drive what are your positive keywords that you want to drive and what are the ones you want to exclude. Going back to the foundational elements of your accounts, acknowledging the fundamentals, making sure you've got good account structures in place. We've got smart bidding is the dominant practice these days. Account sizes are being questioned. Do you want to consolidate more of your account structures to be able to enable more data to go through? Enhances the smart bidding, helps things like RSAs, which you have up to 15 headlines and 4 descriptions, and I think it's over 40,000 variations just from that one RSA. Enabling more data to go through those campaigns will enable the smart bidding to perform better. I would say the other area is AI. You can't go anywhere without talking about AI. That these huge corporations like Google, even Microsoft using Copilot, and obviously the GPTs of the world, it's how can you lean more into these AI-based platforms, but also when you're using the likes of Google Ads, a lot of their campaign types are being more AI-driven. So it's being able to see what are those engines doing, how can I test this and see if it works for my client, and then continue to evolve.
And potentially questioning some of the dominance that Google's had for such a long time. We're obviously seeing other players entering the market with credible bank balances to be able to handle it, because we've seen lots and lots of people try to take on Google but never really had the sort of the pockets to be able to sort of sustain that level of attack for a long time. But OpenAI, Perplexity, there's Microsoft in the games. Like there's a big hit. Opportunity there.
I think it's going to be a pivotal moment for the tech space, because GPT is still fairly new, but actually it's making quite a massive headway into the advancements on Google's trying to play catch up, I feel, because they then subsequently launched Gemini, and now they're bringing out their initiatives, and now everyone's trying to compete with each other to be the AI player. But I think the dominance factor of Google will be tested.
Well, thanks very much for that, James. Sorry. So if you found that useful and looking for more content, do check out our website. Also, we have a talk coming up the 23rd of January. We're going to explore all the latest things that are happening in the world of digital marketing. So if you're free and want to join us, check out our website and our socials for more information, and we hope to see you then.